Hello, it is June 15th, and today's a very average day. I went to coffee with an old client. I used to be a hairstylist, men's hairstylist, and I owned a small business for a little while, and before that I worked at a barber shop that's a chain that started in Colorado. Anyway, had coffee with this client of mine, and he and I have always connected just openly, honestly, on a spiritual level, intellectual level. So it was beautiful to see him, connect with him, hear about his wonderful family, ask him about all the secrets to a successful marriage, things like that. I shared with him, it feels like you have it all figured out. From my perspective, at least, it feels like you have it figured out. And he's like, what? He laughed. He's like, oh, I'm glad I'm fooling you. I'm glad I'm fooling you. So anyway, it was funny. It's just, how our perspectives can be so high and mighty of somebody else, or so, we hold somebody else to such high regard. And in reality, maybe they're just getting by, living their life, they just keep moving, doing the best they can, keep building, growing, changing, but while also remaining stable. And life isn't easy. Life is not easy to live. It's a challenge. So he also reminded me of that piece of life. So it was good. So anyway, while we were chatting, I overheard these two older men talking about some kind of production. I was like, ooh, I wonder. So after my old client, my friend, after he left, I stayed to work on my intro to media production class that started this week. And I went up to the two men and I said, oh, are you in media production? And they're like, oh no, but we're both electrical engineers. I'm like, oh, okay. I love electrical engineers. But anyway, they shared with me a project they're working on, this retro clock idea, and I just thought that was awesome. And I shared some of the creative projects I'm pursuing, and they offered to put me in contact with somebody in New York. And they shared their email with me. I emailed him, and then he already responded, connected the contact in New York, the woman. So I don't know, who knows, it might work out. And the beauty of the creative mind and entrepreneurship is it's always changing, always evolving, and you never know. Always meet people, always introduce yourself, always network. You never know what relationships might stick, what creative projects may be born in the process of doing that. So it's exciting. And of course, I'm no expert. Not me. I'm a creative expert. Yes, me. But I'm not an entrepreneur expert because I'm not successfully making money from multiple businesses. And I hope to get to that point in my life soonish, rather than later. Soon, like that song, Soon by Pray Thing. Love that song. Anyway, sooner rather than later. And yeah, so now I'm at the optometrist. I'm gonna go get my eyes checked and see what happens. I thought I had signed up for insurance after, post-divorce, but I've been paying for insurance and realized I never received an insurance card. So I'm gonna have to inquire about that and get my money back that I've been paying and cancel that insurance and sign up a different way. Yeah, man. So many hoops, so many hoops to jump through, so many milestones, cast stones into water, let the ripples ride and see where I glide. All right, so this is my day so far, and you can see, in case you're wondering, on my skin, It may look like aging, but really, it's my vitiligo shining through. With my fair skin privilege, you can't tell that I have vitiligo in the winter time, but in the summertime, I get little bits of pigment in my skin, and it's beautiful, and I love it. And so whenever I see anyone with vitiligo, I'm like, hey, you have vitiligo. Me too, but I have, fair skin privilege, so it's hard to tell. And then I tell them how beautiful their skin is and ask them how often it changes. Because when you have vitiligo, the beauty of vitiligo, in my perspective, is that it's constantly changing and evolving. Just another beautiful reminder of the beauty of life, evolution, creation, the universe, God, all the beautiful things in this life. So, all right, I'm gonna go, heading into the eye appointment, optometrist. Hopefully it's not too crazy expensive. I don't think insurance covers that much cost when it comes to optometrist appointments. But we'll see, and just roll with it, and I look forward to taking charge of my financial situation and making my own money after spending money this past year and being in such, I would say, disarray, but in such transition, speedy transition, moving twice, the divorce, staying in school kids, adults, you especially, stay in school. Stretch those minds of yours. You're not done learning at age 21, 23. I don't know what the average age of a student is nowadays, but you're never done learning. Keep learning, keep stretching your mind. But anyway, yes, I'm ready to make money. I need to make money now, so I'm putting that out there to the universe. And my photography business is growing, and film will come in time. Writing projects will come in time. A career as a clinical psychologist for artists and creative people will come in time. And I'm doing all of this while raising a beautiful daughter. So, okay, anyway, I gotta get into my appointment. All right. Catch you in a little. I am still covered for insurance. Yay. Okay. Oh my gosh, what a relief. Huge validation of my existence. Love the eye doctors here. There's just so much that goes into being an adult. And I'm not a huge planner. I'm trying to be a planner when it comes to monetary creative projects, even non-monetary passion projects, but when it comes to my own personal dealings, I like to, try and plan, do the best I can, and then just go for it and hope that it works out. I hope for the best, always. Usually works out. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes there are some karmic lessons that bite me in the booty, but I'm prepared for those too, and I accept those. Now I'm just waiting for the eye doctor to come in. The person that saw me before the eye doctor comes in, she was great. She updated my last name without me having to ask. Such an important part of my identity, and my identity being acknowledged as a divorced person and taking on my own identity, updating my last name, offering to do it freely without me having to offer, to ask, to say anything. It's very nice, it's respectful, and it makes me feel seen as a woman, as a non-binary, bisexual woman, Christian woman. I would add that in there too, because I am now. So I can be all these things. I can be all these things and more. You can believe You can share the same beliefs. You can be a part of an organization, a religion, an institution, and not share all of the same beliefs as the other people there. That's the beauty of life and diversity and thinking for yourself, independent thought. Anyway, hope I'm not persecuted for saying this, but I don't care. But I really do, but I don't. The contradictions of life, the human experiences. I've been thinking a lot about contradictions the last 2 days. I started just writing down contradictions that come to me, especially in love, where I think the most contradictions remain. The most contradictions can be found in love, in family dynamics, but especially in romantic love, more so than anywhere else in life. The contradictions of love. Oh, love. Oh, sorry, officer. My eyes are dilated. That light was green. Now I'm on my way to the Vision store. I won't say the name, but it rhymes with Schmorby Skarker. Anyway, I'm going to the Denver location, and I'm excited to see how it is. I've only ever been to the Park Meadows location. Made a friend there last year. He was awesome. I'm assuming his gender, he. I never asked what his pronouns were. Anyway, off to the store to get a new pair of frames because I lost my frames that day. I have a video of that day. I lost my frames that day, the coldest day of the year, when I went to school, and that was a sad day because I loved those glasses. But again, another beautiful lesson in non-attachment, practicing non-attachment. So I've lost 2 glasses in the last year. If that tells you more about me than you even need to know, I don't know what does. Anyway, I lost 1 pair of sunglasses to the ocean in Sayulita, Mexico, 1 year ago. 1 year ago from a few days from now, actually, to be exact. Yes. And then second pair, the seeing glasses, non-sunglasses, prescription glasses over the winter. So anyway, I have 2 pairs of prescription sunglasses. I have 1 pair of prescription glasses, so I'm about to get a second pair, and then I'll just get my all of my lenses scratch resistant upgraded through Schmorby Sparksers. Anyway, all right. Now you know. I feel like you're getting to know me all too well. This is what happens when I'm just being myself. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna focus on driving. Okay. Infringement from that. I lost my hair tie. What happened to it? I don't know. Okay, so what I've learned this last year. So it's been almost a year since I began manifesting becoming a documentary filmmaker. I'll post another video coming soon about this story. So anyway, so far I've learned that there are stories unfolding everywhere. I have 2 documentaries that I want to make this summer. and I'm trying to decide if I'm ready to make them, if I have everything. I do. I know I can. I'm ready, but is now the time? Yes, the time is now. But are the people the right people? Yes, all people are right people. Okay. So this is the reasoning process of my mind, of my psyche. Welcome to the inner workings of my mind. Anyway, so it's just a matter of getting things organized, coming up with a plan, and doing it. Organize, plan, execution. I have never been in a non-oppressive, heteronormative relationship with a man romantically. Never have I ever been in a non-oppressive relationship with a heteronormative man, or a heteronormative relationship with a man. Except I totally played that wrong. All 5 fingers, they're still up. Okay. Alright, Warby Parker for the win. As always, I had such a beautiful experience at Warby Parker. Great customer service, great human connection and interaction. I would say, most importantly, great human connection and interaction. And leave feeling treated with respect, dignity. Again, I was heard. I always appreciate their style input, their reflection of how I look in the glasses. Awesome, always awesome. So I will be going back to buy sunglasses for my daughter, and she's gonna love that. And it'll be a great lesson for both of us in how to treat sunglasses with respect, take care of something, and not get them all scratched up. I think we can do it. I really do. And also, they changed their scratch warranty, lens replacement scratch warranty. Now it's 6 months instead of a year, so just a heads up. Unless you are a grandfathered in at the 1 year, that doesn't apply to you, but now if you get glasses, it's a 6-month scratch resistant warranty rather than a year, which means you can get your lenses replaced for free every 6 months if they're scratched up as can be. Anyway, that's the Warby Parker update, and they were so nice. Got a little bag with some extra cases, and when my new glasses come, I just have to bring the old ones back to the store, and I do it in one trip, and that can be the same trip I go with my daughter to buy her sunglasses. So it works. It's great. I'm happy. They're happy. We're all happy. And if we're not happy, we're satisfied with the service we are provided with. Anyway, okay. Still wearing these glasses from my eyes being dilated from earlier. There they are, those beautiful brown eyes. Okay, now I'm about to eat some yummy food. Some nachos with chicken, Parmesan cheese, black beans, corn, corns, paprikas, all the good stuff. And then some romaine lettuce with avocado oil, lime, ooh, the sweetest lime, Himalayan salt, pepper, and then I'm gonna add some hot sauce. And then for my libation, I am enjoying some Topo Chico with limon, con limon, limones. Refreshing, lemon and lime actually. And then there's a little bit, just a little bit of watermelon sparkling water in there as well, which is a perfect touch for this hot day. Bless this meal.